Wendy?
Yeah.
Wendy, my carrier left this for me. Well, I think I've got a different guy on my route. So he said, incorrect postage, please contact Supervisor Wendy about parcels at USPS. And since he didn't leave a phone number, here I am.
Okay.
So, I am worth USPS right now between $300 and $500 a week.
Okay.
I've been shipping bulk since 2003. I don't need you to roll out the red carpet for me, but I appreciate a little attention if you could afford that to me, please.
Okay.
So, this is just a copy that you can have there. So, okay, not okay.
It's not okay.
Why?
Can't change the shape of our packages.
Okay.
That's the only problem that was with it. So if you would have stuck it in there.
Same package. No, it's okay.
No, it's okay.
You do understand that this has zero chance of making it to the customer, correct?
Unfortunately, you can't change the shape of them. They've been cracking down on me about it. You can change it to the box, but you cannot change the shape of our packages.
You familiar with your DMM?
Yeah, I am very familiar with
This is
it.
DMM 100.
Yes.
This is where I got it from, online. So you follow along with me. Flat rate prices are available when material is sent in a USPS-produced flat rate envelope or box. When sealing a flat rate box or flat rate envelope, the container flaps must be able to close within the normal folds. And that's what's put in them at the factory before they get to me. That's a normal fold.
That's the normal fold.
Okay? Tape may be applied to the flaps and seams to reinforce the container, either envelope or box, provided the design of the container is not enlarged. The design of the container is not enlarged. By opening the sides, and the container is not reconstructed in any way.
Right.
Has this been enlarged?
No, but you reconstructed it.
It is not reconstructed.
You did. You reconstructed it. You made it into a circle.
It's the exact same envelope.
But you can't change the shape of our packages at all. And I've even sent this down there to him. And I even said, this is what he's doing. Obviously, no one has ever told you that, so I do apologize. I said he's taking it and he's folding it up, and then you're putting it as a padded flat rate envelope. Well, you've changed the entire shape of it.
It's still a padded flat rate envelope.
Now it's not a padded flat rate envelope anymore.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It's this envelope.
Unfortunately, you can't change the shape of it. I do understand.
No, I can change it. Okay, I can mail this. Can I mail that?
Yeah.
The shape's changed.
The shape is not changed. The shape changed when you did it this way, when the shape changed. I bought smaller boxes if you need smaller ones.
Now the shape has changed.
The shape is not changed. The shape is changed when you do it this way. This is.
If I took all this tape off,
it would
look like this.
Yeah, unfortunately, you would just have to fold it up and mail it that way. And I know what you're saying. It's not gonna make it.
Have you ever mailed anything through USPS? USPS.
Yes,
you know that a package has a better chance of not making it than making it, correct?
Yeah, but
if
I don't
you
change the shape. I use a different box. And I bought smaller boxes that the customers don't even have access to.
You show me an $8 box that'll hold what I'm shipping here, and I'll use it.
Yours is going to go based on your weight. I know what you're saying. You don't want to pay more than $8 because that's what you charge the customer. But you'd have to raise your prices to your customer because if it goes in this box, I can actually take it and go weigh it right now and tell you what it's going to cost you.
Yeah, it's 10 pounds. No, you don't have to tell me. I know exactly what it costs. What it costs is cheaper to send it through FedEx and UPS.
I mean, if that's what you choose to do, I'm not asking you to do it. I'm just saying we have to follow the rules like everyone else.
But whoever told you that your DMM is incorrect is incorrect. You're not following your own rules.
But we are. We made it available for our customers.
For 17 years. I've been mailing stuff this exact 17 years, and all of a sudden, we have a rule change.
It's been that way for 17 years. Unfortunately, no one has ever said anything to you, and no one has ever enforced it. until I came
It's
over.
because there's nothing to enforce, ma'am.
It is. You can use the package. You just can't change the shape of it.
Do you understand what this is going to cost you, USPS? Because every single package is going to be claimed under insurance. And here's another scam that you guys run.
You can change your packaging. I know what you're saying. I want to pay the $8 and something.
I don't.
You have to change your packaging to the box.
I don't have to reinforce these.
Okay.
I do this as a courtesy to you guys.
Okay.
Because the worst thing that can happen in my day is to have to show up here. The second worst thing that happens is when the labor stealing machines that Donald Trump wants to get out of here so we get better machines to handle the packages, when those eat my packages. Because then I have to file a claim that has a 90% chance of not getting approved, because they'll send the package. If this shows up with an envelope with nothing in it, it's delivered. Then I have to prove to insurance that there was nothing in the package, even though it was shown to be destroyed. Okay, so the system is designed to falter the customer from using an insurance that they paid for, rightfully. Okay? This is not what you're doing with these packages. This has not changed.
This have always changed. That has been that way forever, sir. I'm sorry, whoever told you what, when, why, where, and how. I don't care about that part of it. What I'm saying is those cannot be shipped like that. And I did give that to my carrier, and the only thing I'm going to do now is just send it off to our postal inspector, because they are going to be instructed not to pick them up if they're like that, sir.
Like what?
I won't fraud our insurance company if that's what you're saying. That's something I won't do. I'm telling you that you can't change the shape of those. You have to change your box. We have smaller boxes for you.
Not for $8. I cannot afford to use USPS. I can't afford to use you if I paid weight on these. You're twice as high as FedEx. Sometimes three times.
Why aren't you charging your customer?
Because you have to have the best price in order to get a sale.
So we are supposed to not follow the rules to satisfy something that's not right.
You're not following the rules now.
But I am following the rules. You are changing the shape of our package.
I changed the shape by putting anything in it.
You can't change the
that
shape of it.
That is changed. So, all right.
You can't do it that way
I can't fold it onto itself.
No.
It's the same package, less space, easier for the machines to handle, and has a better chance to get into its destination.
But that's what you desire. That's not what our rule is. That's not what ours says. That's what you desire.
Where's your rule? Is it your rule?
You cannot change the shape of the package, and it clearly said that in there. You cannot reconstruct it in any way.
It's not reconstructed.
But it is reconstructed.
No, it's not.
How is it not reconstructed?
Reconstruction is this. So
you just turned the whole package in a circle.
That is not reconstruction. Reconstruction is when you take something out and redesign it. Like if you take a box and you cut it up to make it bigger. Actually, they don't frown on making it smaller. They don't want you to extend. No. You are not supposed to extend this. If I put a piece of paper in here and tape it to there and then tape it to here, that's reconstructing the package. This is using the original packaging.
No, sir, I'm sorry. That's reconstructing our package.
Then let's move on. And I need the information to your supervisor with a phone number so I can actually call them.
Yeah, he's here somewhere.
Let's get him out of here.
He's here somewhere.
We'll just keep on going because you're not going to win. No. Because you guys aren't trained.
We are trained.
You're not trained.
What you're not doing is trying to work with us. It's about what you want.
This
you are a businessman.
Is not reconstructed.
You are a businessman. If your stuff came up missing, you would be very upset. In a business, you will not compromise. You're not going to change your sales. You're not going to change your price. At all. It is already set, right? As a businessman, you are not going to change your prices because that's how you want to sell to your customers. I get it. If I came to you and I needed one of those, that is your price. I'm going to accept it and I'm going to keep moving. And if I didn't like it, then I go somewhere else.
changing your
don't
package.
want us to stop doing that because you want to stick with that. I get it, sir.
Not changing your package. I'm telling you. It is not reconstructed, it's taped. It is encouraged to reinforce the package.
Yes, sir. How are you?
I'm well, yourself?
Good.
You seem to have a discrepancy on the language of the DM 100 when it refers to flat rate packaging.
Yes, sir.
And how my packages are being accepted or rejected. Okay? This envelope is this envelope, and this envelope. Okay? The reason why the shape or why it's been taped up like this is because my packages weren't surviving USPS with mishandling from the employees.
Yes, sir.
Okay? This cost me a lot of money and time to do, but there was no other way to get my parcels to the other end than going above and beyond what I'm supposed to do for mailing my parcels. Okay? I don't want to do this. This is 10, 15 minutes worth of work just getting them here. So, what Wendy's telling me is I can mail this envelope anywhere I want to at a flat rate. It's a normal closure line right there. I can still mail. It's just fine. Still close that. If I move this over onto itself, it's no longer an envelope. It's a reconstructed package. If I put tape around this way, and this way, it's still reconstructed, even though it's the same envelope that this one is, and this one is. So, if this is okay, and I bend that corner up and tape it, it's reconstructed, is what Wendy's telling me.
Yes. We cannot reconstruct the form of our packages.
It is not reconstructed, simply taped onto itself.
Well, it has to be in the shape. It has to be in this form when it's going through the system. We cannot.
I can mail that.
Yep. Perfectly fine.
You do understand it has a zero chance of getting to its destination, correct?
Well,
Zero.
I disagree because I've worked downtown. You worked for the post office, correct?
No.
Oh, okay. I've worked downtown on the sorting machines. I've supervised down there. I physically worked the machines. Yes, we cannot reconstruct the form of the packages.
The package itself is not reconstructed.
Well, this is not acceptable.
This is not what?
This is not acceptable.
Why?
This because it has to stay in this.
It has to stay in a rectangle?
Yes, sir.
You do understand, before I started taping these, none of them made it to the final destination.
Well, I can't speak for that, sir. I can't.
can.
Okay.
That's why I put the time in like this, because you guys are incapable of delivering a parcel in one piece.
Right. Well, moving forward. Okay. Right. Moving forward, if we can have them in the shape like this, that would be greatly appreciated.
You do understand every single package I send that is not reinforced is going to be destroyed. Every single one. I'll insure these things to the hilt. It'll break you guys. It won't? Because USPS has billions of dollars?
No, because I am going to send this to the postal inspector, sir. Because
Oh, God, please.
You're being unreasonable right now.
How am I being
You're a
unreasonable?
businessman. You should know that.
You're telling
you
me.
a business.
It's,
You're not going to change the prices for your customers, are you?
and so do you, man.
And you're not going to change anything.
You're in charge of a business, too, called
Exactly.
USPS.
So I'm running the business the way that they want it ran.
So you want something that'll get to its destination.
I gave you an option. There's other boxes
Ma'am,
that you can use.
my customers do not pay that money. Because if they have to pay $30 to buy $20 worth of stuff, they're not going to buy it. Okay? This is the only way to sell this type of product.
This makes it convenient for you.
You're pricing this out. Okay? If it doesn't use this, you can't do it. I will put all the loose stuff in here and throw a label on it and take a picture of it when I put it in the wagon. And as soon as you dump it in the first bin, it's going to fly apart. And there's a $100 claim every time. 20 a week. $2 grand a week. How am I being unreasonable, ma'am?
Because I gave you an option to change out your boxes.
Now
you're telling me that you're not going to change your boxes. You want to keep them in there and you want to send them out, and that you're going to put a $100 claim on it.
This is reasonable.
Send that to the postal inspector.
This is reasonable.
That's not reasonable.
This is
sir.
above and beyond
That's not
my
reasonable.
duty as a customer.
It's reconstructing the form of the package, sir.
That's not reasonable. And you know that.
I can assure.
As a businessman.
I can insure anything I want if the value of that product is $100. I encourage you, please have the postal inspector call me immediately, because you're both wrong. This package is not reconstructed.
Yes, it is.
If we went into the court of law right now, they would laugh you out of it.
Okay.
No, they
Well.
will laugh at you as a businessman.
Okay. Well. Moving forward, you have your voice of opinion, but we will not send this out like this. We will not send this out reconstructed like this, sir.
So you are saying this envelope is not itself anymore because it has tape on it, right?
Yes, and
No,
you
but you reconstructed
you're
the whole
reconstructing
package.
the whole.
You changed the whole shape of it. I said that 100 times. You changed the entire shape of our package. Look at that. You folded that over. You folded that over. You folded that over. And that. You see that, sir? It's right there.
I had to take an inferior product, which you send us business owners to use, and make it better, because nothing ever gets to its destination unless I put the extra effort into it.
We have smaller boxes for you, sir, that I have ordered for all of
Ma'am,
our customers.
I cannot afford to use USPS to mail 20 pounds or 30 pounds or 10 pounds because the price goes from $8 to $30 and more.
That's not necessary. That's not true. I just said to you, let me take it in there with one of my clerks and weigh it with a smaller box and see.
Ma'am,
You choose not to let me do that.
if it was the same price, I would use Tyvek envelopes that are indestructible.
He doesn't want to go past the $8 or something.
Well, I guess I'm thinking that's all we can do. Yeah. You can put it in a box and put the packaging around it.
There, you cannot afford.
No, you cannot afford. I mean, our packaging is what it is. You can mail something like this and put it in and then put the bubble wrap stuff around it, or else you can put it into a box.
So I put $70 worth of rocks and dirt in here.
Okay.
But as long as I don't tape it up, I can send it anywhere.
Yes,
You can
sir.
tape it. You just can't make it round because it can't go through the machinery like this. It has to go through a processing plant, right? It goes through and gets it. So if you put it into something like this, and you fill it, if you want it nice and tight, you can fill it the rest of the way with like peanuts or whatever. Seal it up and ship it.
I don't think you understand what we're doing here.
No.
This is.
We're arguing though stuff that we have no control over.
Feel that.
That's fine.
You can't.
You don't think we can't ship this? Why not?
Well, I know you can't because you continually destroy them.
Well, we can ship it. You can't ship it round. They put it in a box and put bubble or put some sort of packaging around it.
USPS has brown tubes. You can ship around, so you can ship a balloon through USPS if you put a label on the outside of it.
Okay.
Yeah, that tube is round.
You can
That's
ship
not round.
around
That package
stuff.
didn't come round.
Well, then go take it out front and see if they'll take it.
You told me you can't ship things that are round.
They
So-
instructed not to take it.
So I got.
I said you can't change the shape of this package.
Of the
And I
packaging.
said I have small boxes
They would
that
fit
they
in
can
fine
fit
with
in.
those.
Ma'am,
You're saying
Nobody-
you want this because it's $8 and whatever it is. I get it. I do understand that.
nobody will pay $30 to buy $20 worth of material.
Well, you're not going to get it shipped any cheaper than coming through us, but you're welcome to go take it to UPS or to FedEx.
Have you signed up with the business side of ours? You
The
say you ship $500 and some a week.
the business side of USPS for a small business such as myself is offset by large customers such as eBay, Amazon, and Etsy, who get a better purchasing power through combined purchasing through all the customers. So this is purchased through eBay. The price is better than what I could get personally as a business. So my flat rates cost me well, after the holiday price hike that you guys slammed on all the vendors, that was nice. You think busier would mean cheaper because you're doing more business, but it's the opposite.
Well, it's because we're delivering all the FedEx and UPS parcels.
You should raise your prices. You should tell them to quit using flat rates. Well, there's a
I mean,
conundrum.
we're arguing over stuff that it is what it is.
No, so what's my next stop?
You can use the boxes.
The postmaster or
He'll be back.
He'll be back pretty soon.
He'll be back. He's just out on the street right now.
mm-hmm.
So he's going to tell you the same thing. I've had this discussion with him before I sent that back out.
And I'm gonna go above him because you guys are wrong. But by definition, that is not reconstruction. That's
That
tape.
is reconstructing our package.
You are encouraged to tape the bejesus out of your packages before they go into your system because your
You
machines
can
fill them.
change. You can put as much tape as you want on your packaging, not our packaging.
So who's gonna give me
This is
my
ours.
$24 back
This is ours.
for postage I can't use now?
You can. You go back in there and cancel your postage.
24 hours. And Ding Dong left these sitting on Saturday.
Well, don't say that. He's a human being.
So now
Just
I'm out
address
20.
him as a
I'm
human.
out 24 bucks.
Not
And
not
17
address him as a ding dong.
17 years I've been mailing flat rate. If it fits, it ships.
Absolutely not.
And now all of a sudden,
And I'm sure you saw that commercial when it changed. When that came out, if it fit, it shipped. Everybody took that the wrong way. They took all of our packages and doing what they want to do with it. That's why they took that name off. If it fit, it ships. Flat rate is what they went to.
you should read
Because
the rules.
people always take things and misconstrue what they're saying.
Do you,
But you're a businessman.
do you think USPS should put 70 pounds in these if you can't put 70 pounds in them?
Sir, you can put it in our box. That's what you're refusing to do.
DMM 100.
And we have small boxes for you.
When you guys have some toilet time tonight, I suggest you read it.
No.
And become
I don't
familiar
have to
with your
read it. I
own
already
rules.
know it.
Then you would know
I know.
that this
That's
is
why I
not
told you.
reconstructed.
That is reconstructed,
It's
sir.
not.
It is.
It is not.
And you know it. And then it just